So this is Raghavan Jawahar, and he's a businessman who's handled many businesses along his years. So Raghavan, give us a brief on what you've done so far.
So my journey has been across 20 years now, or a little more than 20 years. I started my life in ad sales, selling advertisement for one of the large newspapers in the Northeast, but out of Chennai. And then I was with one of the star group of companies, also in ad sales. Then I decided I wanted to do something very different. So I got into the leather business because we come from, as a family, we are leather product manufacturers. So I was trading in finished leather, and then I was representing one of India's largest product manufacturers in Hong Kong. So that was for, I would say, 4 or 5 years. And then for the last 10 years, I've been in the preschool daycare industry in service, which is education related. So my wife and myself started, and we grew it to one of India's largest preschool daycare chains, which is in the owned and operated model and not a franchisee model, where we set up preschools and daycare companies within IT parks, within IT companies, other corporates, residential townships. So, and then 2 years ago, one of Europe's largest preschool daycare chain uh, decided to merge with us, and we had a exit at that point in time.
Okay. So what motivated you to be a businessman?
Mm, So, see, in my first, I would say, 5 years of my working career, I was working for people. I think I learned a lot. And then there was always this burning desire to do something for myself, because I know that I have greater control over my time, and decision making becomes faster when you're your own, uh, if I may say, boss, or you run your own entity. And you can be as creative as you want. The accountability and responsibility rests on you. So for all these reasons, it made a lot of sense. I felt very comfortable with that format. And with the leather and my entrepreneurial journey there, I realized that it suited me. For me, it wasn't important that I get a paycheck at the end of the month, but I work towards something which is much larger than just a monetary benefit. And that's exactly what we did in the preschool daycare business, to be able to grow it to one of India's largest.
All right. What are the skills it would take to become a successful entrepreneur? What would you say?
Um, One is, there needs to be, um let me rewind. So it has never been that I have wanted to start a particular reason for a started a wanted to start a particular business for a particular reason, because I've been most passionate about it. I will not say that, but when I get into something, I give it my heart and soul, which means out of 24 hours, except for the time that I sleep, which may be 6 to 7 hours, rest of the time, I'm only thinking about that service or business, on how to improve it. So it requires, to be a successful entrepreneur, in my opinion, you need to be extremely driven, extremely motivated. You need to have, as they call, the fire in the belly to be the best in what you do. Um, and With it comes a great deal of passion, because you want to succeed in what you do. You want to uh, have a differentiator in your business. And I would say these are the primary aspects that one requires to being an entrepreneur. You need to be extremely driven, extremely motivated, fire in your belly. You need to have a goal and you need to go after it. Money is definitely not your goal. Money is your byproduct.
Yeah.
Money will come somewhere along the way. But from the day you start your business, if all you're interested is how much money you make, I'm not so sure whether you'll be as passionate.
Yeah, that's true. So thank you for your time, Raghavan. See you later.